Hello adventurers, and welcome to our D&D live play. Thanks for joining us as we explore Eberron's lands and seas in Lost Horizons, the Seas of Redemption campaign. Now, let's see what our crew is up to today. And welcome back, everybody. In our last session, Sunny and Xandros took on the test. They succeeded in completing the task given to them, but we remain unsure if they've passed or not. Moving forward in the labyrinth to the next section, we get is where we find our party. All right, Aegis, step forward. It's your turn.
Without any specific reply, Aegis just steps forward doing as he's told.
As the times before, he puts his hand to your head and says, "To fight with all and nothing give, and endless hunger that bids you live. But strength unchecked may ruin sow. So ask yourself, where does power grow? Strike swift and strong, but mind the cost, for battles won can leave you lost. In tempered hands true force you'll find. The beast you face lies in your mind." And with that, your eyes go white. Screen appears above his head. And you awaken in a coliseum that is empty except for you.
Aegis would just kind of look around and scope out the place, and I'd be like, "Oh, looks like my kind of area."
Just then the ground shakes with a tremor, and out of the shadows in the far opening, you see a massive hulking figure. It is a monstrous spectral amalgamation that is vaguely in humanoid shape. Its form ripples with raw crimson energy. Eerie after images of clawed arms and fanged faces emerging from its body and fading back into it like a rolling wave of fury. Each movement it makes is accompanied by a low growl. An aura of dark power emanates from it.
Aegis would draw his weapon, kind of acknowledging just how dangerous this creature could be, and then approach it. not necessarily swinging the first strike or making the first blow, but just kind of seeing what the creature's intentions are.
Sure. As you look at it, you see in the ripples and the shapes some creatures that you have faced before, even some in your time where you served the king. It stands about 12 feet tall, and the inside of it, the creatures that keep taking shape dissipate into like a smoke and then will kind of reappear. Roll initiative.
Oh, fighty time. Mm, 13.
Okay. Let me do his. Ooh, 14. Okay. So he will go first. Alright, it sees you approaching. You just can, from where you're at, hear it's growling. Every step it takes, kind of low thud hits the ground. It rushes towards you. And razor sharp claws extend from his fingertips. It moves in an erratic pattern and collides with you. Let's see. What is it? Does an 18 hit?
It does not. Armor class is 19.
Okay. The first one, that kind of like passes through you, almost as smoke-like. But you feel like the rage of the creature as it does. It's gonna throw 2 more at you that will hit. And we're not really gonna track damage too much, but you definitely feel it. So that like the first swipe goes through you, and then it'll retaliate with its other hand. Uppercut across the chest, and then take a bite at you. And you can respond however you wish.
All right, so Aegis, after narrowly kind of dodging the first attack, but then getting hit with the second and third one, kind of smiles a little bit, just looking forward to the opportunity of, oh, this is like what I live for. And he'll retaliate by making a couple attacks with his warhammer while in close vicinity of this monstrous beast. I'm going to go ahead and roll, or?
Sure.
So 19 on the first one.
Yep.
We're not doing damage, right?
You should be able to calculate pretty quickly, so go ahead.
Okay. Damage. 12 damage on the first hit. And then I'll take a second swing at him. Oh,
Hits.
25. And that would be 8 damage for the second set.
Okay.
Am I? Okay, anyway. Yeah, and so, yeah, after he charges at me and again misses that first one, strikes with the second and third blow, then I would, retaliate, just excited and being provoked and kind of looking for a fight now.
Okay. It appears to glow a little bit brighter red. And then it's going to attack against you. Some shadowy tendrils emerge from its torso. One in the shape of the plant that you just fought in the previous battle, and one that looks like a goblin. And they both the plant bites at you and the goblin swings. To be as you parry off the plant, but the goblin's going to get a slice in. Just giving you like a small cut to the inside of your arm. And then it kind of does this weird almost teleportation, but it like just moves so fast it shifts from your view to the other side of you and slashes again. Do you hear fight? As it swings. That's gonna be like 20 something. So that'll hit as well. This one will come across your back. And then it is your turn.
After taking a couple more hits, the smile just intensifies on Aegis, again looking forward to a fight, and of course very, very distinctly remembering facing the plant creature. Wink, not trying to break that fourth wall. But he, again, kind of being egged on, just kind of says, is this the test you want me to fight? Okay, bring it on. And then he'll take one swing at the plant creature and then one at the goblin. So I guess I'll roll. Yikes. Okay, never mind, that's not yikes, that's a 7, not a 1. So 14 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And 8 damage on the first one. Say the first one, I think, to the plant. Is it like an apparition type of thing, or
Yeah,
it's the same creature as before, just
yeah, it's like it's coming out of him. Yeah.
okay? So that other creature's still there. This is just kind of like something that's appeared.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then the second one I'll swing at the goblin apparition, and again 14.
Okay.
And then I guess does that hit again?
Mm-hmm.
And then damage on that one, 12.
Okay. You see like both of those kind of dissipate and return back to the body.
All right, yeah. Aegis would just kind of look around, kind of waiting for whatever's next. Like, this can't be it.
You notice just then that any of the wounds you've inflicted on it are closing up. And it glows brighter red. He's going to swing at you again with his claws. That's a nat 20. So, he goes 3 strikes for you. The first one you parry with your sword, the second the shield, but the third, he bites you right on the shoulder, and you feel in your head like a pulse of anger and grief as you take psychic damage from this hit. And the urge to unrestrained violence is even stronger.
From me, right? Or from Aegis?
Yeah, from Aegis, yep. So you can it's your turn. You can attack as normal, or if there's anything else you want to try.
So I think that Aegis would become a little bit frustrated just with, fighting this creature so far, nothing seeming to have working, but again, not really shying away from a fight. He'd try to basically hit the creature with everything he has just to see if that works. And so I'll go ahead and take a swing at him. One more swing. And again, it'll kind of pick up my Warhammer, put pretty much everything, not necessarily channeling a Divine Smite quite yet, but like kind of gearing for just a gigantic swing. So I'll go ahead and roll. Oof. So the 2 on the first one. I was excited for a second. I thought it was going to be a net 20, but only a 9.
Okay, you get 2.
Then the second one. Only a 12.
Okay, yeah, that's not going to hit either.
I think, I know this is slightly retroactive, but Aegis would have, again, being frustrated, probably preemptively channeled the Divine Smite, even though I didn't connect, per se. So I'm going to just mark off one of my spell slots for that, if that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, so as you swing that last swing, like a burst of light shoots out of the hammer and like hits the wall. The creature just moves in such a like fluid way, it was kind of hard to get a lock on it. And in return, he also recklessly attacks at you. Just from his chest, both hands go out, and his claws extend from where he's at to where you are in like a kind of like double slash move. So that one will hit. And again, as soon as it hits you, you feel that intense anger but also grief and emptiness. Like an unsatisfaction. He will attack again, this time rushing forward into like a headbutt. And then the last one, a like a whoop will erupt from the center of him and just clamp down on your arm. Leaving it to your turn.
So that last attack, am I grappled then if he's clamped onto my arm, or?
No.
Okay, okay.
Just a bite attack.
Okay. Yeah, so just constantly getting attacked by this creature. Again, that the frustration in Aegis would continue to rise and rise, and I'm gonna just, I guess, take this opportunity to. How do I want to do this? We're I'm assuming we're right next to each other, right?
Mm-hmm.
Still, okay.
You
At
want to try
this
and make a
point, and this
check?
is a. Pardon?
Did you want to try and make a check for something?
Well, I'm debating because I think Aegis would try to put some distance between him and the creature.
Okay.
So I don't know, like if disengage would be the right move there, but he tried to get away a little bit and to try to kind of assess the creature a little bit to see like the nature of, okay, hey, nothing's working. He's
Okay, yeah. So he will swipe at you as you try to back up. And that's gonna hit, so you again this one you get kind of the edge of his claws, and you feel that emotion get stronger. Give me either a insight or perception. Or sorry, investigation or insight.
I'm gonna go with insight.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So, as you're watching him, the last couple hits you got in also heal, and he's still glowing brighter than he was before. You're able to see that your wild attacks and are not getting through. They're what's making him glow brighter. So you need to take a calm, calculated approach to it. So from here, you can either attack as normal, or you can attack with an insight check. So if you want to use that 17, you can, since you used one so far, you have one more attack this round because you have multi-attack.
Okay, interesting. I'll. I guess in terms of flavor, what does the insight attack look like? I guess. Is that just like a more controlled type of?
Yes. Exactly.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I'll go that route then and try to still, I guess, attack, but take that controlled route with the insight attack.
Okay. All right, roll for me. Nice. Okay. Dirty 20. So you step forward. And it's kind of also weaving towards you. In those moments before you collide, you can see the pattern. And the hammer makes contact with its right side. And you can. Are you putting smite in?
Not yet.
Okay.
I'll save that.
All right. So he where you make contact, it of course he like collapses kind of around it. His fluid form responding like ripples across his body. The smoke pulls back from that area, and it gets a little bit clearer just in that one spot. And the red glow kind of dims a little bit. Okay, he's then going to just keep attacking. Oh. Sorry, let's see. 3 attacks coming your way. Oh, there's 2, 3. Ooh, so the first one makes contact. He's gonna kind of, as your hammer collides with him, he like lists to that side. He'll bring a claw down across your chest. But then you could tell the impact kind of throws him off his guard, and he just swings wildly and misses you 2 more times. Go ahead.
Right, and Age is kind of seeing the tables turn a little bit, kind of thinks aloud, like, it's not about controlling the strike, but the emotion behind the strike, and tries to make another inside attack or controlled attack against this monstrosity. And not the greatest. Beep boop boop. You want me to roll again for multi-attack?
Yes. Yeah, so that first one won't hit. The response it gives you to being hit like confuses you as well, because it moves differently than it was before. Being thrown off his own game. Go ahead and with the next one. Okay, 21's perfect.
Into this one, seeing that the previous more controlled strike worked, I'd channel a level 2 Divine Smite into this.
Okay. As soon as you do, he's kind of like leaning back towards you. With that first miss, you redirect your swing in an upwards fashion, and you're going to make contact with his face, bottom of his chin. The area ripples with impact, light flooding through, dispersing the smoke at the top of his head, and the red glow all over begins to dim again, and that spot becomes clear. Okay. Then it is his turn. He's going to immediately, it like shrieks in response to you and begins to just swing wildly. The first one will miss completely, but the second two make contact. This time the like one across your leg, it busts off like your knee plate, and one across your shoulder, and your shoulder cap like flies off. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw as the anger and just rage of this creature threatens to consume you as well.
Okay, 1 second. Do I still have my aura of protection too?
Yeah, you have everything you would normally have.
Okay. So, and I believe there'd be an additional +2 on top of that, so 17.
Okay, and give me one more for the second attack. Nice. Okay, is your turn.
All right, seeing that that we're kind of making some progress against him after getting hit the last 2 times, even they would just kind of again continue swinging away again with controlled strikes. So let's see, I'll roll once, and then I'll roll twice. Man, these rolls though.
Both miss. Okay. So as you kind of like stave off that building rage that it's trying to inflict upon you, you're kind of like almost a little dizzy and confused and can't seem to make contact with him.
Oh.
Okay, 3 more attacks come your way. This time from where he's at, he just lets out a screech and like spikes emerge from his body almost, and pierce your armor. Make a wisdom saving throw for that one. Okay. The from there it like latches and he pulls himself to it, and then will like a sword will appear out of his chest from that smoke of like an enemy, a previous enemy that you fought. And make contact with you and roll again for that wisdom saving throw. That last one was 17, and that is a 15, correct? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So this you passed this one, but these are climbing higher as this goes on. So it's your turn.
All right. Yeah, Aegis just kind of getting to a point of desperation, but not really reverting back into his blind rage kind of fighting style. We'll still continue by making a couple more controlled swings and hoping to try to kill or defeat this monster. I'll go ahead and make 2 more rolls. First one, not great. I need new virtual dice. Oh, the same thing as the last time. This game's rigged.
Okay, yeah.
I don't think I have any rerolls or anything.
What's your weapon bonus?
It is plus, plus 7, but since I'm doing insight, it's only plus 4.
Okay.
If that makes sense. I assume the insight bonus wouldn't count on top of the weapon bonus. It would just be in substitute.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Okay. So again, it's right on top of you, but you're still fighting that rage inside and are not quite able to make contact with it. As it just deftly dodges out of your way. How much health did you start with?
51.
D1. Okay. You are you're about half health at this point, I'd say.
Okay. I'll just track that real quick. Do you need additional wisdom saving throws?
Yeah, so you get 2 of the 3 land, so you need 2 wisdom saves for that. Oh, nice. Not nice.
So that would be a 10, but yeah, not nice.
Yeah, 10, no. Okay, so with that, one of your the first of your next attacks would be just a reckless attack in response to not being able to overcome that rage.
Okay, I will go ahead and make that reckless attack here. Just after Aegis not having that initial luck with making those more controlled attacks and not having luck with the past several hitting, gets frustrated again and resorts to his old ways of just kind of raw motion behind the swing. So
Is that a nat 20? Ooh. Hey, yeah, it definitely hits. And you hit it right at the center of the chest, and the impact reverberates across his body. But did you smite?
I probably would have, yeah. Why not? It's a crit. We're in it.
So as soon as the light begins to emerge, it immediately gets absorbed by the shadow, and the clear spot in his chest begins to glow red again. And it is definitely healed out of one of those attacks that you hit it with. It is still your turn.
Oh, of course it is. I mean, these more wrathful attacks are way more effective. Aegis seeing again that while he connected with this one, it doesn't seem to have actually done anything but made the creature stronger. So he'll try one more more, he'll kind of think to himself, almost shake his head and be like, no, this is not working, and try to take another more controlled attack. Oh, that's better.
Nice. Okay. So with that, as it like stands there almost laughing at you, you then just hit it again in the chest in that same exact spot. And this time it has the effect you want, and the light bursts through and a huge clear spot appears. And so instead of the smoke like swirling through that section, it like goes around it. So it's like a crater in the center of its chest that it can't pass through. Anything else on your turn?
Just with him laughing at me, I'd laugh back at him after hitting him.
Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Gosh, I got a nat 20 and then a nat 1. And it will just lunge at you both hands through the center of your chest. And that's gonna just cause a huge crater to your chest now. He's returning the favor. And then the nat 1, he like kind of gets stuck and pulls it out. And then one more hit for you. So give me 2 wisdom saving throws. And then you are approaching low health for sure.
I wonder if I can die in this imagination land. Alright, wisdom save number 1. Oof. Wisdom save number 2. That's better.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say since they're in succession, they're gonna cancel out a direct attack, but you're gonna take a disadvantage on your attack instead.
Okay.
So you can still control strike it, but your first one will be at disadvantage instead of automatically
Okay.
rage attacking.
Alright, Aegis, after recovering from having his chest gouged out and now apparently looking very similar to the enemy that he's facing, almost as he's like facing and fighting himself, will, even though being battered, will go in and take that first swing, kind of feeling a little raggedy, but take that first more controlled strike. How do I do a disadvantage attack with D&D Beyond? Click buttons. What happens if I click this? Nope.
Adjust it in the Beyond 20, or if you right click, it'll give you the option to do advantage, flat, or disadvantage.
Okay. I just rolled it twice for the first one.
Okay,
If that makes sense.
Honestly.
that works. The 10 is not going to hit.
Okay. And then I'll make my second attack. This one's not at disadvantage, right?
Correct.
And kind of feeling like this fight's going on too long, feeling pretty battered myself. Just regardless, I'm channeling Divine Smite into this swing, as hopefully this connects.
Swing and a miss. All right, any bonus actions?
Nope. I could heal myself, but
Probably should do that.
but yeah. I
Death
think
don't break the game over
I
there.
don't think Aegis would heal himself. I think he's just too enthralled in the fight now.
Okay. So you take the hit and then immediately retaliate with your hammer, pushing him backwards, but every step he backsteps just out of your reach. And then... Boy, you lucky. I missed all three of those.
I knew there's a reason.
2 and a 12.
I knew there's a reason I didn't heal.
As he's backstepping, he's also trying to hit you and just successively misses each swipe. Your turn.
Okay, now kind of getting something to go Aegis's way that took his mind out of that like fight or flight scenario for a split moment. He'll put his hand that has his warhammer on it, or that he's holding his warhammer with. He'll put that over his chest, and I'll cast just lay on hands as a bonus action to heal myself for 12 hit points. Just just to be safe. And after doing that, I'll look back at the monstrosity and get ready to take a couple more controlled swings at him. Oof. Hey, Sonny, I think I stole your dice. Would you like them back?
No, you keep them.
Ooh. Right. This time the creature's regained his footing and is kind of like circling around you really quickly, so you can't quite get a lock on him. Out of that kind of speedful blurry, you see just in time a swipe come through, you sidestep, and another swipe and you sidestep that, but the third one makes contact and like straight down across your back. You hear like as it scrapes across the metal. Wisdom saving throw, sir. Good deal. Okay, so you are unaffected by this in your mind, but very much not in your body. So that will probably, you said 12, so 122. I'd say you're probably like 15 health left. And you feel like this creature has maybe 1 or 2 good hits left. As the like center of his chest up through his head is all clear. Your turn.
So Aegis kind of seeing how long this fight has gone on, and just really doesn't. Nothing seems to really be working that well, at least with some of these throws. So he's gonna drop his warhammer and shield, which I realize does decrease my armor class. But then he's gonna run at the creature, effectively trying to lighten up a little bit to be a little more agile and take a more controlled strike with his fist.
Oh, okay.
And so I'll go ahead and roll 2 insight checks. There's the first one. There's the second one.
Well, the dice gods paid off. I didn't have to give you anything.
I'm telling you, I just had to lose the weight and channel it into actually end it with the fists.
Yeah. Can you channel Divinity of Punch?
You can. Yes, you can.
You Divine Smite Punch? Okay, cool. So you bust in there. Actually, how do you want to do this?
Oh, if you want to describe it, go for it.
That's the best part. You do it.
Oh. I don't know. I love your description so far, though. But yes. So, I guess again, just kind of seeing how fast and fluid this creature is moving. Even though being injured, he'll Aegis will drop his Warhammer and shield, and take a run at the creature. His first strike kind of coming in as a jab almost, just to set him up for the second one. So the first one will kind of be aimed and kind of connect with part of him, but the second blow, his fist just starts shining, and he kind of connects with the final piece of the creature to hopefully end him.
Okay. Yeah, so as you charge at him, he charges back at you. Your first jab's going to kind of hit him in the shoulder, and that entire portion will clear up. And that last strike, you get him on the other side. And as the light channels through, it goes through the entire figure, eviscerating all the smoke and the crimson aura. And it just shines brightly and then explodes. You wake up back in the labyrinth.
You guys, I'm feeling a little woozy.
If I had anything to offer, I'd offer it, but at this point, Archie ain't got shit for you, buddy.
Oh, you guys actually haven't expended anything in these trials?
Oh, sick. I'm not feeling that woozy.
I lied. Archie's got something for you.
Yeah, so once you return, you go back to however you went in.
Because I absolutely used my Rod of Pathkeeper chart to get back my spell slot.
Aegis would just kind of like feel his chest and his back and his like knee and arm and everything. Like, oh, okay. Oh, I'm all here. We're good.
Can Crest use his ability to empower one's attacks to help with Aegis in this case? I don't really have any way to directly buff him, I don't think. I'm looking.
What do you need to buff him for?
Oh, I can't. I don't know, like, I don't know how to mentally heal this dude. I don't know.
He'll be fine.
I get what you're saying. I have a dirty spot in my armor, and you want to buff it out. That's what you're saying, Archie. I appreciate it.
I think I'm gonna call forth a nature spirit to soothe the wounded. An intangible spirit will appear in a space within a 5-foot cube that I can see. And we're gonna do that if the DM allows.
What kind of spirit? Like what is
the healing kind?
But like, what does it look like?
It says it can be a beast or fae. I never thought this far, chat. Put suggestions in the chat, and like 4 months from now, when this video drops, I'll look at them.
Whatever it is, chat. Aegis is cuddling with it, so make it as weird as you want.
It's clearly a tiny sprite dragon.
Yeah, actually, I think they're called fairy dragons. That works for me.
There you go. Overthinking it.
Well, little fairy dragon shows up, and Whenever a creature, and I'm going to shake Aegis vigorously so it moves in and out of the aura, and it can heal a number of times equal to 5. So that's 5d6 healing.
I feel
Yay,
healed.
science! That was dramatic. We're just gonna. That was actually pretty good. 24 hit points.
Although my understanding is
mental healing.
mental healing. Okay.
Yes.
You see, Aegis kind of get soothed, and like, I like this guy. This Archie guy is all right. I like this. I like his little fairy dragon.
Archie's gonna give him a pat on the back. I guess. It's really all I got. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. If anybody else wants to step in here, I'm about out of options.
I don't
I can give him a pat on the shoulder, but that's about it.
You inspired me, inspire him, Seth. Why don't you give him one of those pep talks that you were kind of floating around to the rest of the group you've been talking about for like this whole darn adventure? Why don't you just go ahead and send one of those his way, you know?
Zet's had his whole world rocked
I broke him.
very deeply. Yeah,
I understand that. Listen, I know you've had it rough, but if there's one thing I know about you, Zeth, it's that you seem to be the most you when you're helping others. And right now, you need to give our friend a little bit of a pat on the back, a little bit of a pick me up. You need to really sell it to him. You need to bring him up a notch. You need to carry him up the stairs, pull him out of the burning building. You catch my drift?
You see, Woodman look at you with a smile and opens up his arms, asking for a hug.
Oh,
Aw.
I'll go give him a hug.
All right, I pick up Seth and I carry him with me to the labyrinth to do the puzzle.
Okay. Well, in case you were wondering, you passed.
I needed a moment, thank you. Oh, that's right, I gotta do the thing, don't I? Sorry, I was, emotionally distraught. No big deal.
Very well done.
How do I do this again? I click this. Okay. This one? Nope, not that one. This one. And then, nope. Okay, that does work. Cool. Now that we got the hard part figured out. Alrighty then. So I guess, yeah, we'll move this one down.
The big one?
Yeah. Can you see, or is it only visible to me?
No, I can see. Sorry, I just wasn't looking.
Oh, okay. Let's see, then we'll move this one down.
Do it again?
Oh, sorry, that one. Then we'll do this one. Then we'll do this one. Then we'll do this one.
Womp, 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 womp.
That one over there. This is harder than I thought it would be.
You got this.
My intelligence is low. I'm just.
Oh, he's getting there. He's getting there. Look at him point that arrow. You're almost there. Just don't choke.
Joking what?
You know
It's
what?
crazy how much easier this is when you will figure out you can move the white piece.
Not bad, sir.
This is the hardest
Keep
part.
forgetting about that.
Good job.
Nice.
Woo! I give Zeth a pat on the head and thank him for his help.
Zeth looks down, not feeling like he really helped much.
Are you like holding him right now?
Yes.
Okay. Before you step on the platform, end up in the next spot, and what's my name? Vicar?
I don't know. You came up with it.
Hold, please.
Venthar.
Venthar.
Editor, just go ahead and add his name flashing right here on the screen.
Venthar
I pointed to my
says
screen,
you,
so just imagine.
as consolation for passing, you can attack one extra time and deal one extra dice of damage. And deal extra damage, which translate to an extra dice.
What? My brain just died. What do we do?
I'm off and on again.
Yep, I need to reboot.
Okay.
I got a Glock.
One way to do it.
You get an extra attack, so you'll have 3 attacks in the upcoming fight, and you'll deal 1 extra dice damage
For each attack? Dope. Thank you.
Okay. That is a good place to stop for the night. All right. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. We hope to see you again next time. Good night. Well, that's all for today. Thank you for joining us on our adventure. We hope you had as much fun as we did. Please drop a like, subscribe, and hit that bell for the next session as we continue Lost Horizons, the Seas of Redemption campaign.